What's up, guys? We're back with another backtesting video. I'm going to be backtesting before I head to campus in about 50 minutes. This is what our stats are looking like here. As you guys can see, from the beginning of January, we're on a huge break-even streak, man. And I'm, even though I do like the win rate somewhat, I still feel like there should be more wins, and I should be around, like, I would say an 80%. Granted, I wasn't a bitch with my break evens. Like, this is low-key insane. Like, you can say that like I'm being more careful in my trading, but I feel like I'm really bitching out on some of these trades. So um in this video and the coming videos, I'm gonna try to become less bitchy. And yeah, let's get right into the trading session. Um, I think we're doing March 17 here. Yeah, I think my other video from today, I took no trades. That was this morning, Friday. There was really no good setups today, but we're just focused on the testing. Four-hour. It's looking more bearish on ES. We created this bullish gap. We're ejecting off of it, but we did just sweep out this external high with these highs right above. Um, and that was previous day high. I'd be interested to see if we potentially rebalance this range and then continue higher towards this external draw. And then I can also see shorts. Granted, we just bum rushed through this 15-minute gap towards what it looks like low resistance all along these highs right here. And then in terms of news, 8:30 news. That is this wick right here that we could take a potential entry to, maybe like a 5-minute or something, 5-minute continuation. So we have, sorry, this 5-minute. Holy shit. 5-minute right here that we're retracing into. But we're respecting, I guess, this 5-minute gap, pushing higher. I do want to mark up this drawn liquidity here. We could potentially just not displace towards the data candles because we are really close to on the Nasdaq as well. Swept out that. What are we going for here? Higher time frame. After this 4-hour gap, we have this untapped 4-hour gap above. Targets being these, but I would want to see a lot more structure than just this. So I am just leaning obviously more bullish, but we did just sweep out a hefty amount of liquidity here. I would want to see a retracement prior to taking entry long, obviously. I want to see the build up here. Higher time frame SMT, which is low-key pretty valid of an SMT. It's inside this gap. I am probably could have taken this 2-minute mech. I just completely missed this entry, but break even would be pretty rapid. Yeah, That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Mac would have played out to like a 1-to-1, tapping into this discounted 5 minute gap. My draw on liquidity is so far away that I just don't want to take even this type of entry here. 10 a.m. opens. We don't really need to go for this high on ES. Kind of just in a range right now. I do not really like seeing this price action here. This would be a 5 minute continuation. We have 5 minute equal lows with all this low resistance, liquidity. Um, this would be my inversion short resweep. 5 minute continuation, sponsored by this sweep of liquidity. 10 a.m. kind of just didn't really do much here. We're inside a sell model. I do like this, but we did wick from this a hefty amount. I am trying to use more wicks as like an indicator to not go short. Like this is a fat wick. I don't really like this. It did work out. Swept my internal low. That's quite unfortunate. But this close is just so bad for me to take anything out of. Another 5 minute entry. No stop hunt that I really like, to be honest. Um, Now we're just kind of. This 5 minute would have worked, but bro, I feel like this is really improbable. Um, and I would have been clenching my booty cheeks if I took that. Tuesday, out. Daily time frame. We did finally inverse this gap. On the 4 hour though, we created this bearish gap and we're respecting it. We have no news that I care about. On the 4 hour, bearish. We have like on the hourly as well. We respected this really premium hourly gap and started to reject lower. 15 minute inside a sell model again. We have these draws on liquidity for our bearish run. So I'm going into the market bearish. We're not really in any gap that I care about that's going to push us lower, and it kind of looks like we're in a sell model here. We're continuously disrespecting bullish, respecting bearish in this current model. So hopes and prayers, we'll do this. We'll come up, bang, inversion downwards, hit TP. Accumulating right now. Push lower, quite unfortunate. Keep pushing lower. We still have these relative equal hourly lows that I would love to see as draws on liquidity. Lower, but we don't even need to go for them technically. What is this? Holy shit. This is a big imbalance that, so I make sure that that's not a glitching system in it. It's not. So on ES for some this is so weird, but on ES we have this big ass imbalance that we clearly just want to displace through. So I'm still bearish even though my Nasdaq draws have been swept, but I would want to see a retracement. Please, please give me a retracement. Okay, well now we swept all of my draws, filled in this gap, entered this point of liquidity, and we have fat displacement. We still have draws lower if we do want to go lower. Oh wait, no, we didn't sweep up previous day low. Oh shit. Okay, that was a mistake on my end. We still have these trendline 15-minute lows, but I need to see a retracement in order to be bearish here. That's not enough. That is not enough, man. I need to see something like this 5-minute gap get swept, because this right here is not a valid retracement. 10 a.m. hopefully opens higher, opens lower, opens lower. We have this huge unfilled 15-minute gap that I would love to see continuations from. Still all this lower resistance liquidity. I can see us generating and then pushing to our draw lower. This is still pretty improbable because we are so deep in discount for shorts. Kind of just like generating here. I want to mark out this 15-minute on yes. Maybe like a 10:30 opens and does fuck all. Wow, we just look like shit. Can we please do something? Did we like do 30-minute gap top? 30-minute gap top, I guess. Are we playing off any PL3? 30-minute slower. Then we tap into this. That's our closure. That's a huge fucking stop. Damn. I don't think there was an entry that I could have taken 30-second. 5-minute gap top. Nothing about this one. No, I didn't want to take that one because we swept it, which that was not even a Yeah, this day is shit too. I just want to make sure like I'm not skipping out on any trades or missing any valid trades, but these trades just don't look valid to me. FOMC. What? Why is there so many gaps? Like these okay, daily once again inverse this gap. Looks like we want to be more bullish. We do have this unfilled daily gap on ES. Um and then we have this huge something. I don't know if this is like we have this big ass gap on the Nasdaq and not the ES, not ES, similar to yesterday's situation. We tapped into it. I want to use this as a draw, but honestly, I've never even seen this before. It kind of looks odd. On the hourly, opened up this hourly gap, respected it. We look like we're in a buy model towards Asia highs. I feel like off open, we're just gonna sweep them. In FOMC, I'm leaning more bullish still. We still have these solid draws, previous day high above. So if we get a continuation move, perhaps sweeping out this low resistance, pushing us higher. Nothing that I really like right now. Swept out all those draws. Okay, what are we doing here? Did we tap into not really. So our key level was kind of shit, to be honest. Even if I want to take this long, this just doesn't even seem probable to me. Like we are displacing from this hourly, so you can kind of say like we swept liquidity right here, but then ES is inside a huge gap. Um, yeah, we're just inside a bunch of these gaps here. That would be our closure, and even if I want to take this shit, this is so like such a big ass stop. It's unreal. Um, yeah, pushing higher, pushing higher, pushing higher, pushing higher. Previous day high right above us. I would love to see a 5 minute on, 5 minute continuation from this hourly gap tap. Please, please. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Boom, 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 boom. Like we have huge SMT on all of these highs now. It kind of looks like we just want to displace through them. If we perhaps generate, swept all that liquidity out. Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. We didn't do our gap top yet. Liquidity, 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 liquidity. Boop, boop. That was shit. Um, this is 30 minutes about to open. I want to see like if we perhaps because this we're just playing off this 5 minute that is way too premium to be taken long from unless we have a bigger retracement on this index. Nope. I'm trying to take a 30 something right now. 30 minute was not made. 15 minute below. If we can perhaps get a retracement here, push us higher towards generated liquidity, I'd be interested. Please, please. Gapped up. Wow. Bro, there's no fucking way, dude. No way, dude. We're still in this 15-minute technically. Do we have S&T? Like, it just looks like we're bearish. Let me erase some of these gaps here. If we actually zoom through all these before like 110, I'll probably just do another couple days. But like, I don't know if this, I mean, this is FOMC. The only valid trade you could have taken was this one, but this is not valid to me. Cause like, you could have targeted the external draws, but then like, where would your stop be? It would be 80-point stop loss. Draws liquidity higher. This external draw. That was not valid to me. And this for a long, we literally inversed. I guess we kind of did not inverse that gap. You can probably take at 08. Yeah, I'm okay, next day. Three days, no trading days. That's quite unfortunate, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take it a bit slower. Maybe I'm missing out on some things. We're displacing straight through this gap. What is this right here? 830 news just displacing. This is just very bearish structure, obviously. And then we had 830 news that was already swept. And then on the 15-minute, we're clearly just displacing through this bullish gap. Next draws, I'm bearish. I want to see a fatter retracement though. Inside of this unmitigated gap, this is also a huge hourly. This is like, I feel like this is obvious bearish structure. But I just like want to see a retracement before taking short right here perhaps. And then we can target these external draws. Okay. Like so far. Damn, no 30-second. I actually really like that as a trade. Still no 30-second here. Kind of resweeping. Nothing I can really take. Still nothing I can really take. And at this rate, we're kind of just printing bullish structure, probably wanting to at least rebalance here. Ten AM is going to open right now. 10 AM now opens higher. Damn. Here again, we just printed this. Not fun continuation move. This is very bullish structure here. Haven't really swept out any points of liquidity, so if I do want to print more bullish structure or I want to take a long, I don't really need to wait for like a 15-minute gap top. We got a 5-minute gap top. We have clear draws higher in terms of London and Asia session highs. Um, this is still a bit too premium, but because we haven't really swept anything out, I don't think it's that bad. Um, oh, brother. Please don't take out all my draws. Please, please. Like a 30-second. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Still have Asia that we created equal highs on. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Bro. Damn, bro's PA fucking reeks. Um, next day is actually shit as well. Is there like a Mac model I could take? No, we still have previous day high. Um, 30-minute gap tap after sweeping all this shit out, like, um, SMT as well. It's now 11:13. Am I really trying to take an entry right now? Not really. From above. No, I'm not gonna take the Shem's Goonin right now. Not gonna lie. You have to take this inversion right here. Wowzers. Okay, I'm gonna continue the day or the week if we literally take no trades on this day as well. Um, if you guys think I'm missing out on some trades, mark up the time in the comments below. Let me know what I am potentially missing out on. ES has these draws left for nope, maybe this one. Yeah, it's just edged that, and then we have this big ass gap right here from Tuesday that we could want to fill out. I am bearish going into the market, so as quick as analysis could be. Retracing back into here, ideally, sweeping out all this liquidity, and then continuing with shorter. Wow. 30-minute gap tap, bang. ES is right beside that low. And now I can take it. That's gonna smart TP. No. We're just kind of gooning right now. We're gooning. We're gooning. S&T on the external high. Resweep. Nope. You can probably like manipulate this high. Probably take that as a draw lower, like we kind of generated here. I would rather be interested in taking this 2-minute short, because on ES we formed a SMT instead of 30-minute gap. Okay, so now in terms of this range right here, we are pretty much at equilibrium. SMT on these. Bro, inversion, this would be our inversion. right now. Huge wick higher. And then my internal BE is now swept as well. 10 a.m. opens. Now it opens now. Looks like we're rejecting off this gap right here. But then we're rejecting all this 15 minutes. Pretty confusing. Not taking this as a short, to be honest. No 5-minute continuation moves. Structures comes whack. What do? We edge these lows again. These might just be fucking protected here. And then higher. Looks like we're slowly making our way through this 30-minute gap. I'm okay with some sort of long opportunity as well. 5-minute bum. This is just like our internal structure looks like ass cheeks. Draws would be this low resistance, liquidity. But bro, ES just does not look too dandy right now, man. Okay. Honestly, just for the sake of the video, I don't think I spent too long here. 32 minutes of pure nothingness. So we're just gonna keep going, um, and see if PA gets any better. That's pretty unsatisfying, to be honest. Huge New York opening gap. Daily time frame. Bullish. Oops. 4 hour. Prince bullish candles. News 9:45. 9:45 news. Okay, so these highs that we created equal highs with. Um, hourly bullish. Huge New York opening gap. 15-minute. I want to see a big retracement, probably to this, in order to push us to our draws higher. If we want to go higher, if we can go lower condition, uh, inverse some gaps, do some sort of continuation while lower. Due to swing off open, hourly gap tap. Did we sweep that shit out? No, we already edged that 4 hour. Was that 4 hour? That high right there. Edged it off open. That stop though. 33 points. Fading. I think it's gonna hit. Um, no, we didn't get our closer. Wow, we didn't even get our closure yet. That's actually fucked up. Okay, and that right beside our fucking swing high again. And big mistake that I made prior is, bro, our internal high is already swept, and ES is right beside our targets here. So that would have been a break-even trade. What is ES doing in the higher time frame? Swept out all of these draws on liquidity, hourly gap or hourly. We're still just in a buy model towards these draws, but these are really far away. Okay, sweep liquidity. Ham opens. Um, 15 minutes created. I want to see some sort of generation, perhaps. No, 15 minutes not created. Sorry, 15 minute could be created. This is a 5 minute. 5 minute got completely inversed, and then we're playing no gap that I am interested in, and that's just not a good trade. I feel like I really gotta stop saying they're not good trades when they're playing out. This honestly was not a key level for me though, that I can really enter off of. I really need to see 5 minute gap tap. Um, 5 minute gap tap. Are we beside any draws? Not really. Our draw on liquidity is really lacking here. And I don't want to take trades that don't have a good draw on liquidity. You can probably take this. Guess you can't. A lot of bullshit. Okay. Um, another day, Tuesday. 4 hour rejecting off this gap. So we put this liquidity. But on the hourly, we're still looking bearish. If we want to continue higher, I guess there are draws that are pretty far away on the Nasdaq. We have this draw that was already swept down, it's getting displaced through. I want to see retracement and then continuation to AM session highs. Okay, what are we saying here? Oh. Oh, sorry. Low resistance. My stop. Low resistance on my stop taps into this more discounted gap. Generating liquidity. We would have to wait for this 2 minute inversion. If I do, we generated some swing highs here. Um, Good displacement. Higher time frame is overall bullish. Draws liquidity higher would be previous. Sorry, AM session highs, and then also these generated swing highs. We have equal highs as well. We have equal highs on the 1 minute. Strong displacement through this gap. Um, and then my break even. Um, Probably be this internal high, which I think is relatively safe here. Are we beside any gap? We already swept out all these. SMT higher time frame. I'm liking this. As a green. Bang, 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 bang. Um, I'm just gonna target this right here. Bang, 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 bang. Definitely getting break even here. Oh, what? Did not get break even. The fuck was that wick? I guess we did not get break even there, but I guess news really wanted to take that high. Is there um and we really wanted to reject off of that. This is data wick now. I think the idea was solid. This was low-key solid. I like this. Hard time from bullish. It did actually take on my draw and liquidity. Was this a stroke of luck? Perhaps. Usually this shit is not like new home sales sometimes, like I said, I think I was saying low-key fucking dark horse. But yeah, I like the trading idea. Even like I know I'm probably saying that because of one, but discounted hourly gap, higher time from obviously bullish to I don't really know to be honest, bullish towards probably these highs. And then we have our swing highs that we generated, swing high here, low resistance, previous AM session highs, and that's pretty much it. That was a 1-to-1.1 trade. Okay, honestly, I just wanted to take a trade because fuck me, we went 1 week without taking a trade. This is probably a really boring ass clip. Actually, we'll just go over. Oh, the sun was in my eye the entire time. Let's go over March. This was unreal. This week I definitely missed out on trade, and this should have been a W. This week was just booty cheeks. We have 3 more days, and it is now 1, and I don't want to miss um, Friday prayer. So I will be ending this here. Um, Loki second backtesting might have to come out later today because that was unsatisfying. Um, Also not going to the gym today, so I should have some more time. And as long as I get some Minecraft in at the very end of the day, because I just purchased that yesterday, I think I'll be fine. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.